The skyplate had crashed at last, driving a kilometers-wide gouge through what had once been the Imperial Fleet College and turning an entire urban zone into a molten pyre. And even as the ash train swirled and the bow wave of its apocalyptic demise slammed across the entire spaceport, 10 Sokar patterned stormbirds thundered overhead, angling and tilting through the tempest in order to reach the drop points. "The Keshig!" Yemen shouted. "The Kogan is with us!" Each mighty gunship swung in low, enduring steady torrents of incoming fire, their loader doors already open. Giants of blade art hurled themselves down, smashing up the ground as their heavy Terminator plate impacted. Namahai was at the forefront, wearing the golden helm that marked him as the greatest swordsmaster of the Legion after Quinja. He crunched into immediate and savage combat with a whole squad of plague marines. Stormseers landed next, sending arcs of immolation lashing against the wailing demons. But it was the Khan himself who shone the brightest, clad in ivory and gold, his dragon helm glinting with gold and fire, his cloak whipping about him as he shot to earth. The famed white tiger Dao blade flashed out from its sheath, licked with lightning forks and refracting the bloody nimbus of Sky's death throes. The storm winds kindled around him, lashing into a splintered vortex that shrieked with its own deadly chorus. Taller than the greatest of the enemy, faster than the swiftest of his own people, he crashed directly into the heart of the plague marines. 4 were cut into smoldering, silvered-edged pieces before they had even lifted their weapons. Then he took on the Leviathan, slashing through its joints, severing the cables under its neck as it lurched for him, punching through the heavy protective faceplate, lifting it up one-handed, whirling on his heel and hurling it high over the entire battle scene. 30 tons of solid ceramite tossed into the turbulent skies as if it were a mere child's toy. For a heartbeat, every soul assembled there just watched it go. Even the Keshig honor guard, inured by long experience to what their master could do when the killing mood was on him, gazed at it sailing overhead. The crippled war machine smacked into the earthworks far below and blew apart as its reactor ruptured. As if a signal had been given, the Keshig standard bearer unfurled the giant banner of the 5th Legion and planted it firmly on the ramparts. The sacred symbols streamed out high and proud, the red lightning strike of Jagoris, the eternal vengeance of heaven sent to bring judgment on the unworthy. Simultaneously, every White Scar lifted his blade and their massed roar outmatched the ongoing thunder of the armored barrage.
On to Commander Jaghatai!
He had cried those same words on 100 worlds and across 100 battlefields, but just then Shiban Khan poured his very heart and soul into them. The walls around them shook from the Vox-enhanced battle cry, and the Death Guard themselves seemed stunned, falling back before the imperious savagery, the utter commitment, the soul-deep release of it.